Hey, it's Tim, and I'm here in the wilderness, here in the mountains where it's beautiful and serene, and it's cooling down. It's fall time. The summer is, well, it was 90 at my house today, and up here in the mountains it's about 73 degrees, which is beautiful. But I've talked to you about this before, but I've got this bit of a problem. It's a problem with backpacks. I like backpacks, and lately, the last few packs I've had in the last, I really like the Fastpacks. So I've been searching. Now, you know, I've already got the Volpi right here, my Volpi 30-liter Fastpack, which I like very much. I like it very much, and so I'm not really sure why, but I've been looking for something that I like better, and there's no good reason for it whatsoever. I like the shoulder harness straps. I like that I can keep my waters right here in the front. It's very simple. There is some little pockets on the front of this, but kind of small. You can't really, once there's a water in there, you really can't get anything else in there. But I really like how this carries, how comfortable it is, its size, and how I can get all my gear into this pack, and it carries very comfortably for a couple of days. I think for something longer, like a thru hike, or even like over a week, the amount of food that I would carry in here would be kind of difficult. But for a couple of days, 2, 3 days, 4 days, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. It's so comfortable. I love the Fastpack design. So I've been looking for a different one to test, to try out and see if I can find something even better than what I like about this Volpi pack. Now, I've done a bunch of videos about the Volpi pack already, so we're not going to really get into the specs of that. But I am going to tell you that the main body on this is 25 liters. Now, this is rated as a 30 pack, but the main body is 25 liters, and that's what I want to focus on today. It almost fell. That's what I'm focused on today, is that main body. And so I've been looking around, and I have come up with the Gossamer Gear Fastpack Kumo Fastpack, Fast Kumo Fast Kumo. And by the way, I do want to mention to you that I have no desire to go fast. I just want to be comfortable, and I like the running vest style packs. I'm not going to run. So I mean, I could. Like I said, I think one time before, if a bear was chasing me or something large and vicious was chasing me, I might run. Or of course, you're probably not supposed to do that. So anyway, but I don't plan on running. I just want to be comfortable, like I said. So I did a search on YouTube, probably like you did, looking for the Fast Kumo. And anybody who's tested, there's only a couple of videos out there, and it did not give me very much information. So basically, I was stuck buying one. So I have purchased this Gossamer Gear Fast Kumo. It even still has the tags on it. Look, I didn't even take the tags off. It's like when you get a fancy new hat or something. I did not even take the... Something just ran through the woods over there. Yeah, so I had a Kumo before. I did a video about the Kumo. I liked the Kumo, so I thought, hey, if it's a Fast Kumo, it's similar to what I had before. It can't be that bad. It's got to be pretty good, and I liked it. The only problem I had with the Kumo before is it just felt like it was too small for my gear. And my gear has gotten smaller since then, a little tighter. So we're going to try... I'm going to load this up. I'm going to load this up with my gear and see how it all fits, and if it's doable. And it always helped me when I watched somebody load their pack with the gear, because then I could relate whether or not my gear was kind of like their gear, and they're loading it into the pack, and is that pack going to fit my gear, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of how I did it. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to load this up, see how it fits, see how it carries, all right? Let's just go over this real quick. The running style vests are a plus. This is what I really like about the Fastpacks, and they sit a little higher on your back. So like if you're used to a regular conventional backpack that has a hip belt, that hip belt's right at your hips. With a Fastpack, the way if it's designed correctly, you should not be able to wear a belt. It'll be too high on your body. And so this does come with the Fast belt, which I already took off and left at home. Comes with the Fast belt, but really it's not to hold weight or to help support weight. It's really just to hold the backpack against your body, like this, so that it doesn't shake around when you're running. But I'm not running, so I'm going comfort. Anyway, in the front, it's got a bunch of pockets. There's little pockets, there's big pockets, and I'm going to be putting my water in these pockets shortly, but I just wanted to show you. There's some other pockets, and like for snacks, for gels if you're running or whatever, but I'm really just going to put water in here. There's a zipper for your phone, but I have a Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus, and I tried to stick it in here, and there's a no-go. So pretty much all you can get in here is like a Pez dispenser, but I didn't bring one of those. So let's load this thing up. First of all, let's load it. Yeah, let's just load it. I guess we should start by unloading this backpack. So we're gonna unload the Volpi real quick, right here on the table, make a giant mess. The Volpi has the trekking pole holders. We're gonna dismount the trekking poles. This part's kind of boring, so I'm just gonna do it as Grover, Buff. All right, now I haven't loaded this thing yet before, but I can see the first thing we're gonna do though, I think, is we're gonna take out the integrated Gossamer Gear sit pad. I don't need that. We're gonna take that out, and what I'm gonna replace it with is my 1/8" Gossamer Gear foam pad that I use as a sit pad and a padding under my inflatable air mattress and anything else that I need padding for. So I'm gonna stuff that in the back. We're gonna use that as the back support instead of the one that comes with it, because this is just more versatile for me. All right, it's in there. Now let's load it up. Now, I think I said earlier, the Volpi is a 25-liter main body. This Gossamer Gear Kumo is a 28, so 25, 28. This is just a little bit bigger in the body. So I'm going to start with my Neo Air X-Lite, which is folded up, which is going to go on the bottom, just like that. Make a little bed down there, a platform. Okay. Then this is my quilt. My quilt, some Nike tights for a little bit of warmth for in the morning or for sleeping. I got a beanie, and actually I think that's all I brought. Yeah, oh, sleeping shirt, long sleeve merino wool shirt, and it's all in here. We're gonna shove that inside this thingy. Now I remember one of the things I disliked about the Kumo was the throat on this thing. It's really hard to get stuff in there. You kind of got to lay it down. It won't stand up on its own. Now I've got to be able to get this to fit in there sideways in order for everything to fit. So a little wrestling. It made a squeaky noise. It farted. Okay. Ooh, it's half full already. All right, that's my quilt and a little bit of clothing. The next thing I put in is my Gossamer Gear, the One tent. I like that tent, by the way. I've had other ones, and this one by far is my favorite, and I stick it along the back because it's kind of soft and gives just a little bit of softness. Because then I take my cook pot. My cook pot goes right in front of it. Right in front of it towards this part right here. And what's left there is I've got these two little pockets on either side. Okay, so I take my electronics bag and I stick it on one side. Kind of shove it down in there. And then I take my, what do I take in there next? My little ditty bag, which has my toothpaste, toothbrush, ibuprofen, my little pocket knife, a little flashlight, some Leuco tape. I think that's it. Okay, that goes on the other side in the other little corner. Kind of shoves down in there. And then sometimes I take my tent stakes and stick them in there too. They're not that sharp. They're not going to poke a hole in anything. And stick those down in there. That leaves me a lot of room in the front pocket. All right. The next is my food bag. We're getting pretty full here. This thing's getting pretty stuffed. Food bag. Oh, pillow. Sea to Summit pillow. My food. Now I'm just doing one night. This is just like one night, maybe 2 days worth of food. 1 night, 2 days worth of food. Breakfast, lunch. I'm gonna shove that in there. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then my jacket. Right on top. Now, it's kind of funny because that other pack says it's a 28 liter or 25 liter. This says 28, which means it's bigger. And all this stuff just came out of there. Let's see. jacket kind of stuffs in around all that other stuff. Okay, and then it's a Kumo, so it's got this little buckle right here that you buckle to make the collar a little tighter. All right. We're going to stuff it down. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty full. Okay, then we got the mesh pocket, and I still got a few things left. So we got my potty kit. I've got a buff right here. A buff. My spork for dinner and breakfast. We got Grover, always. Don't forget Grover. All right, that's pretty much it for the pack. And it looks pretty full, and it actually looks just fine. Seems to fit just fine. I've got a lot more take up. This is how much more room I have if I were to have more stuff in here. Lots more take up on the pull strap. Not that I would have this thing much taller. It seems to hold everything pretty well. What's that? Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, now the thing with this the special part is it's the Kumo, right? But it's the running vest style. So I got these smaller bottles. These are this is a pint, 23.7 fluid ounces, which just barely fit in these front pockets. And the reason I like that so much too is it keeps the more weight on the front of your body instead of on your back. So water's heavy, darn it. And so if I can put some of it on the front, how much better is that? That's fantastic. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. And then, of course, on the side right here, I'm going to stick my 1 liter smart water bottle with the filter on it. We've also got these compression straps that if you have your filter on there, hey, what's that? Oh, it's nothing. If you have your filter on there, you might be able to pull that around just to kind of hold on to it like that. Now, also, what's cool about the Kumo, this Fast Kumo, is it has a separate little side pocket right here, so you should be able to put a small something in there, trash, a candy bar, your water bottle kind of sideways if you want, so you can reach it better. But hey, that's it. Now, where would I put my trekking poles? Because I don't usually always hike with my trekking poles in my hands. So apparently, all right, it's got this trekking pole gizmosis thingy down here, which I'm familiar with on my other Gossamer Gear bags. You stick your pole in there like that, and then, well, you need something to kind of hold it up here. Uh-oh, there's nothing. We gotta make something. Let's use this side compression strap and stick this in here like this. Look at that. We'll stick the other one right next to it. Let's see how this is gonna work. I may need to rig something up to make it like really good. Let's see. All right, that's all right. Look at that. That's gonna work. And then a lot of people use hip belt pockets. I don't have hip belt pockets on this pack, so I'm gonna use my, geez, it's Gossamer Gear Day. I've got my Gossamer Gear fanny pack right here. My, what's it called? The Bumpster, I think. I'm gonna use that for my phone, my keys, my wallet, probably my camera, stuff that I'm filming with right now. There it is. It all fit in there. I don't even know what it weighs. It's not that bad. It's not that heavy. But that's the Fastpack, the Fast Kumo Gossamer Gear. Now, the next thing on the agenda today is I'm going to do a little backpacking trip right now. I'm going to do a little hike. We're going to do a little overnighter up here in the mountains. I'm going to hike several miles that way. It's going to be a beautiful hike. It's the middle of the week. There's nobody out here. I'm going to make a camp, spend the night, have dinner, have breakfast, enjoy some coffee in the morning, enjoy the beautiful mountains, the beautiful wilderness, here in the wilderness. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to hike back because my car is parked somewhere around here. And that'll be it. So we'll see you in the next video. So we'll see you in the next video, which is going to be the hike and testing of the Gossamer Gear Fast Kumo backpack. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, ask, and I'll try to answer them. If you have any technical questions, check the website for Gossamer Gear. They've got everything there. But for a personal response, watch my next video. All right, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.